In this week's Tech and Voc Ed, we're going to take a look at software names. Last week, Angie from Dental gave me a good idea about doing a little video on what exactly are all these names of software that we use that we don't realize are connected, and why are there a bunch of different names? Well, that all has to do with proprietary software. Companies own those names. So if I draw a quick little chart here and we look, we'll put we'll draw the three biggies. So Microsoft, Google, and Apple are sort of the three big software designers that we use a lot. And underneath each one, I put the names that belong to them. So for example, Google, we're all familiar with and we've been using it. Well, when we use Office software and we're writing in a document, we're using something called Docs, and that's what Google calls it. But Microsoft calls it Word, and Apple calls it Pages. It's all Office software, and it's all does about the same thing. They're somewhat connective, but they're not exactly the same. If we're talking about numbers and calculations, well, in Microsoft, that's an Excel document. In Google, that's a Sheets document. And in Apple, that's called a numbers document. And if you're doing presentation software like PowerPoint, well, for Microsoft, that's PowerPoint. For Google, it's Slides. And for Apple, it's Keynote. Now, all this is stored in the drive. But once again, the drive belongs to Google. Microsoft's version of the drive is called OneDrive, and Apple's version of the drive is called iCloud Drive. So these are all just proprietary names. It's like, what's the difference between tissue and Kleenex? Well, there is no difference. One belongs to a company, the other one doesn't.